From a sinkhole swallowing Corvettes, a showdown for Kentucky's U.S. Senate seat, to the Cats playing for a national championship, 2014 turned out to be a year of ups and downs. New at 5, WKYT's Bill Bryant looks back at the 10 biggest stories of the year.
What a year. The Associated Press asked members of the media from across the state to rank the biggest stories of 2014. At number 1, U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell's clean sweep in the November election, winning a 6th term and landing his dream job as U.S. Senate Majority Leader. When Senate control shifts to the GOP, McConnell will become the first Kentuckian to lead that chamber since Democrat Alben Barkley pushed for President Franklin Roosevelt's agenda back in the 40s. McConnell started 2014 as a prime target for national Democrats and challenger Allison Lundergan Grimes. Kentucky's number 2 story was the car-swallowing sinkhole out at the National Corvette Museum in Bowling Green. The site turned into an internet sensation. A tie for the state's number 3 story, the enrollment of thousands of Kentuckians for health insurance through the state's Connect website, all part of the Affordable Health Care Act. And Kentucky in the thick of the same-sex marriage debate after a federal judge ruled the state must recognize same-sex marriages performed in other states. An appeals court later upheld anti-gay marriage laws in Kentucky and 3 other states. The next story on the list was U.S. Senator Rand Paul's continued emergence as a potential Republican presidential candidate in 2016. Rounding out the top 10, that horrific house fire that killed a mother and her 8 children in western Kentucky. The planning of the state's first legal hemp crop in decades. Kentucky's quest for a 9th national basketball championship falling just short to Connecticut. Democrats keeping control of the Kentucky House after Republicans looked to seize power. 2 stories finished in a tie. The deployment of Kentucky soldiers to West Africa as Ebola spreads, and the ice bucket challenge that turned tragic when a central Kentucky firefighter was fatally injured when a power line shocked him and another man. For more on the Associated Press's top 10 and to find out what the most clicked on stories were on WKYT.com in 2014, just go to our website. Bill Bryant, WKYT.